Hi everyone, I'm Kevn Nelson for Catholic Newsbreak. Here's what's going on this week in the news. We begin with news from Rome. 800 superiors of women's orders from around the world were in Rome this past week for the Plenary Assembly of the International Union of Superiors General. Pope Francis addressed the group on Wednesday, telling them that the Catholic Church needs religious women and that religious women need to be in harmony with the faith and teachings of the Church. He told the sisters, who came from 76 countries, that the Church would be missing its maternity, affection, tenderness, and a mother's intuition without them. He charged them with the duty of ensuring their members are educated in the doctrine of the Church, in love for the Church, and in an ecclesial spirit. In news now from around the world, in a statement signed by its president, Bishop Albert van Buell, the Catholic Bishops' Justice and Peace Commission in the Central African Republic says that the Islamist rebels who have taken over the country are targeting Christians and their churches and leaving the population in permanent anguish. The commission named numerous church workers and buildings attacked. The statement added that the Catholic Church nationwide had paid a heavy price in damage, leaving other local dioceses shaken up. The Catholic Church's 9 dioceses make up around 30% of the Central African Republic, one of the world's poorest countries. The Salika Alliance movement seized control of the capital Bangui in late March, and according to a statement, since that time, the country and the Catholic Church nationwide has paid a heavy price in damage. A convent has been pillaged and sacked, while priests have been robbed at knife point or abducted. In early May, Archbishop Jeduni Zapalenga of Bangui sent a letter to the Salika leader asking him to denounce the violence, initiate disarmament, and indemnify the church for stolen, looted, and vandalized properties. The letter also condemned the rape of women and girls and recruitment of child soldiers by Salika forces and urged the president to declare Salika's true intentions toward Christians. Looking now at news from the Vatican announced that Pope Francis will visit Brazil July 22nd through the 29th, making Latin America the first region visited by this first Latin American pope. Catholic News Service spoke with one of his fellow Latin Americans about the importance of having a pope from the continent and what it means to this primarily Catholic region.
To have one of our sons, to say like a son of Latin America, as Pope. First of all, it was a very courageous movement on the part of the Holy Spirit and on the part of the cardinals to move to the Southern Hemisphere and to move to Latin America, and also a recognition that the majority of Catholics are found in this part of the world. He's always gone to the poor. He doesn't invite them to the cathedral or see me in the chancery or see me at the Holy See. It's like, I go towards the people. And so I think that already touches the hearts of the Hispanics. Here's a pope that's reaching out to us. And I think, Latin Americans are very incarnational people. They love their saints. They love to touch the faith. It's a very earthy faith. And so to see the Holy Father, to be able to be with him, that brings a big liberation, to say the least. I think that's why even today the continent will still talk about our Pope is John Paul II. That was our Pope, and that is our Pope. And the reason was because he was there with the people. He came to them and visited them and did all those trips, and people felt that he was with them. He was part of the family. And I think that's what Francis is going to do. And I think that's what we're expecting, that he will become part of our family. He'll be one with us, eat with us. And he's already showing that here at the Holy See. I know that drives the security crazy, but he wants to be with the people and share with them. And I think that's what he's going to do in Latin America. And that's what people expect.
And finally in the news, this past week, the Vatican signed an agreement in Washington with the United States to share information regarding suspect financial transactions. The agreement, a memorandum of understanding, was signed by René Brulat of the Vatican's Financial Intelligence Authority and Jennifer Shasky-Calvary of the U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, a bureau of the U.S. Department of the Treasury. In a statement released the same day, the Vatican said the agreement is meant to strengthen its ability to fight money laundering and the financing of terrorism and to foster bilateral cooperation in the exchange of financial information. The Vatican said its finance agency has signed similar agreements with counterpart agencies in Belgium, Spain, and Slovenia, and that it was in discussions with more than 20 other countries to establish similar agreements. Well, that is all the information we have for you this time. Please stay with Catholic TV for more Catholic news. Until then, I'm Kevin Nelson, and I'll see you next time on Catholic Newsbreak.